Sagittarius, hey best friend, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dion, and you can call me the goddess of love because I love you, I love me, I love everybody, right? After all, there is no greater goal than to love, and even God is love. How are you doing on this beautiful day? I hope that everything is going well with you guys. It's still a little chilly out, but it's not as cold as it was yesterday. Oh my goodness, I don't do the cold very well. But anyway, so, this is a love channel and it's a love reading, but it's not your typical love channel or your typical love reading because this is all about you. Yes, you. Because before you can give your cup of love to anybody else, we are filling ourselves up to overflowing. And then we can bless and love others from our overflow, no longer depleting from ourselves to pour into anybody else first, right? I don't mind pouring, but I got to make sure I'm good first, right? Then you can have everything. Because my love for me is going to be so overflowing that you can have like the overflow. It's enough. All right. I am not a tarot reader. There is no tarot on this channel. I am Oracle, so I do use Oracle cards and intuitive messages to connect to you guys, but no tarot. Okay, I do ask that you stick it out with me to the end and see what messages may come through for you. There's a reason that you're here. So I do 2 readings per sign because there are 2 totally different energies per sign. You have those who are just starting out on the spiritual ascension journey, and you're like, I don't know what's going on with my mind, my body, my soul. Everything is uprooted, upturned. Like, what's really going on with this thing? And then you have those who've been doing the shadow work and the inner work and the meditating and grounding and all that kind of work. Well, this reading is for the first group, those who are just starting out on this ascension journey. Okay, everything's gonna be okay. I am doing a where you've been, where you are, and where you're headed spread. And then I'm going to come through, get messages from the bottom of the deck. Now, traditionally, the bottom of the deck is your subconscious thoughts. But when I set my intention for the bottom of the deck, it is how the Holy Spirit, your spiritual team, is helping you. And you just may be unaware of it, okay? Sometimes it doesn't feel so great, but it's all for your highest and best good to help you be the best version of yourself that you were created to be. Okay, I do pre-shuffle my decks, but I don't cut the cards or lay anything out until we get here together because it's your reading, your energy, your reading, and I'm not trying to place anything of mine onto anybody else, right? All right, so let's go ahead, and I thank you so much if you've been here before, and welcome back welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your first time here, okay? Holy Spirit, the Comforter, I thank you so much for this opportunity to speak to my Sagittarius best friend. Show me what it is that you will have me to say for their highest good and the highest good of us all. Give me the messages directly and accurately so that they may be able to receive it in whole. Give them the discernment to come in one way and leave another, knowing that they can overcome and accomplish anything and that they have that comfort and support around them. I thank you so much for allowing me to be a vessel to pour my love into them. I thank you so much for this opportunity. Amen. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The overall message, let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I'm hearing forgive yourself. It's a lot that you have been through and a lot that you've done. But you can't expect forgiveness from others or forgiveness, until you forgive yourself. You have to understand how worthy you are and that these situations just put you where you are so that you could be where you are right now. And that's growing and looking for answers on how to heal. Okay? So forgiveness. Let's get the overall message, Spirit. Thank you. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I am going to read this card, but this is my let them go card. Sometimes you got to let go of people, places, things. Some people are only here to teach you a lesson, and then you have to let them go. Okay? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone on your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach others various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with other human beings is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. Like I said, sometimes you gotta let them go. Sometimes they're here to teach you good things. Sometimes they're here to teach you other things. Okay? Just being honest. With empathy at the bottom of the deck, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So being able to see things from another perspective, okay? And now I'm going to get to where you've been, where you are, and where you are headed, my dear, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have nettle, boundaries, caution. I told you. Boundaries. Some people will overstep their boundaries. And you have to build up boundaries to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your space, protect your healing, protect your mind, protect your growth, because, the work that you put into yourself is not worth anybody coming and trying to take away from you. And if anybody tries to take it away from you, let them go. You need to create boundaries. Let's get where they've been, where they are, thank you, and where they're headed, thank you. Ooh. Where they're headed, please. Thank you. All right. And I do not rush you guys' readings because I want to make sure that you get the message. And this is where they sent me. So, where you've been, you have astral travel, vital force information, dream time, soul travel. You've traveled in your sleep. You received messages in your sleep. Like, you know who and what I'm talking about too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read them. But you know. And you'll understand even further when we keep going. Astral travel. This card is telling you that it is time to expand your horizons. Perhaps you need to travel to experience a foreign culture or learn a new subject. Possibly you need to widen your circle of friends. This card also lets you know that you are receiving vital information for your well-being. Astral or soul traveling is an out-of-body experience in which your astral body travels to another place or dimension. And it occurs when you are in between the asleep and the awake states of being. Your astral body or dream body is filled with sparkles like 1,000 tiny stars in universes. It is time for you to feel a greater sense of purpose and focus on the bigger picture. Your astral body needs a charge. Go outside and stand beneath the stars and the beautiful moon, allowing yourself to absorb cosmic energy. You need a break or a vacation. If you cannot travel right now, choose a place you would like to visit and pick up some books to study that location and culture. You've been gaining knowledge through out-of-body experiences. Call in protection and release your fears about astral travel. A positive change is coming, and use dream time to accomplish a specific goal. Okay, and that's where you've been. So if you feel like you've been traveling at night, you have. You're not tripping. All right. Where you are right now, right? You have moonstone, mystery, intuition, following your intuition, tuning into the phases of the moon so that cycles, you know which cycles we're letting go of, which cycles we're starting, what we're going through, what we're doing. Okay. Moonstone. This card is asking you to take time to observe the mysteries around and within you, such as your dreams, intentions, and relationships to the world. Work on honing your psychic skills. Deepen your intuitive understanding of the sacred through travel, study, connecting with the mystical sites, um, spiritual workshops, observing nature, and discovering the goddess within you. Moonstone is an enhancer of clairvoyance. This gem represents the high priestess, keeper of feminine mysteries and intuition. As you might expect, Moonstone resonates with the moon. It asks you to connect with your emotions, open up to the deeper meaning and inner workings of life. Take time to delve into your intuitive state. This card also asks you to become attuned to the cycles of the moon. Notice its phases, chart how they affect your body. Moonstone stimulates the functioning of the pineal gland, balancing the hormonal cycles with nature's rhythms. Archangels Haniel, Jeremiel, Raziel, and Raziel are associated with this symbol. Work with Moonstone for revelation of your past lives during dream time. Remember to extend compassion to yourself and others, especially at this time. Please show yourself some love. You deserve it and you need it. Unblock and enhance communication with your beloved. You are receiving help with changes in your own life on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Connect with your clairvoyant, clear seeing, and your clairsentient, clear feeling abilities. Okay? And you get a lot of downloads in your sleep, in your dream time. So if you feel yourself being more tired than normal, it is because you are receiving energetic upgrades, energetic downloads. It's just a part of the cycle. Okay. Where you're headed, we have the silver card, Goddess Insight. Now I do have to say something about this, how it says, that the moonstone represents the high priestess, keeper of feminine energies, mysteries, and intuition. And then you have the silver card that's coming out, that's goddess. Now, we all have masculine and feminine energies inside of us. So men, do not sit here and say, oh, you just talking about a female. No, you have intuition too. You have gifts as well. You have insight. You have awareness. You are also wise. The masculine side is the doer. Okay, I see a problem, I see it, get it done. The feminine side is the nurturer, nurturing yourself, nurturing those around you, and we all have those inside of us. Those energies are there. Okay, so I don't want you to feel away when it says anything about masculine or feminine. It's an energy. All right, silver, goddess, insights. When this card shows up, it is time to tap into your most mysterious and magical self. This part of you is powerful. It holds great wisdom. Seek answers within. Silver is symbolic of the goddess. It represents divine feminine, the moon, speech and public speaking, insight, reflection, perseverance, and patience. The goddess is a part of divine source. She represents the trinity of maiden, mother, and crone. When this card shows up, it is asking you to recognize which stage of life you are in. Acknowledge and celebrate the aspects of the goddess you are revealing in various areas. Commune with goddess energy, which is connected to the phases of the moon. We keep hearing about the phases of the moon. There's nothing that God created that was not created with a purpose, okay? Archangels Haniel, Gabriel, and Jophiel are associated with this symbol. It is time to go public with your work. Become aware of the cycles of the moon to synchronize your own rhythm. Acknowledging the ebb and flow of life will help you to have patience in this situation. This project may take a gestation period of 9 months to arrive at completion. Prosperity is flowing to you now. Take responsibility for your own actions. A balance of logic and emotion is needed at this time. If your soul is calling you to go in a direction, don't worry about what nobody else around you have to say. Okay? It's about you and God. This is your connection, you and your spiritual team. This is your connection, you and you. This is your connection. It's not about what everybody else has to go through, all right? Bottom of the deck, we have the red card. This is the root chakra, understanding your connection to everything, grounding your energy, passion, survival, coming out of survival mode. But that's because you don't realize yet that's where your power lies. You're like, I'm out here by myself in the wilderness, seem like, and that's where you need to be. Because that's where you really find that connection with everything, knowing that you are connected to all. You are a part of all. All right? It's time for you to, this is the bathroom card, cleanse and clarify, clear out the droughts, clear out the energy, clear out everything that does not help you. If it does not help you on your path and it is not making you feel strong and powerful and the best you can be, even though your soul is telling you which way to go, then you need to cut that out because it's counterproductive to what you and God set out to do, okay? They got completion at the full moon, completion. When the full moon comes up, you release those things that don't serve you anymore. Situations that have been hindering you are coming to an end. And you would soon become aware of opportunities that are all around you. Okay? You will begin to see them. The doors will start to open because you are going through what they call a rite of passage right now, leaving from one state to another state of being. Okay? You are crossing that threshold. So they want you to shield and ground your energy. Shield your energy. I don't know what you up against. And if you watch my stuff, like I do bring some crystals out with me. But today I brought black tourmaline for protection and obsidian for protection. I always have my selenite with me. But I brought extra protection today. Protect your energy from people, places, or things that want to hold you back or hold you in a place that you have already outgrown because your mind has shown you things. Daydream, imagination, allow your mind to wander. Quiet time. If you can dream it, if you have imagined it and saw it within your brain, it's supposed to be yours. And it's time. It's time for you to make a change and a rebirth. It's time for you to release things, people, places, and things that do not serve you. And do not fear being torn down. Got the dandelion card right here. If you know anything about a dandelion, you know that if they cut it down, they can tear it up, they can do whatever, and it will find a way to grow even in the cracks in the sidewalk. There's nothing that anybody can do to hold you down, hold you back, make you feel like you are less than, okay? We have the summer card right here, taking action. I'm going to take action towards my goals. I'm going to take action towards following my heart. I'm going to take action in a direction of what brings me joy, not really worrying about what anybody else got going on unless you're here to help enhance me. I'm not worried about what you got going on because I understand that out here on this thing called life, we're going to find light and we're going to find dark. But either way it go, whether it's in the light or whether it's in the dark, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going and I'm never going to give up. That's what I got. All right. More information, please. Where they've been, where they are, where they're headed. Bottom of the deck, we have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Whole new everything. You ready to change your life? Are you ready to make that change? Yeah, or you wouldn't even be here. So I'm proud of you, even for making that step. I love you. Sorry it fell. I don't know where I am. Okay, and if it falls, I do not keep it, but it fell all the way on the ground. And where they had it, please. Thank you. So where you are, where you've been, it says infinite abundance, right? Abundance is pouring into your life. They give you this like opening. I do have on here like a series that I did on like the 6 steps to ascension. And the first step is you see all this great beauty. And then the next step, it seemed like you by your dang on self, like, what in the world? Where is everybody? What in the heck is going on with life? So you've seen abundance. You've seen what's possible. And now it's just time to do the work. Okay, it's time to do the work. It's called the void. Also, that's another thing with the obsidian card. That is the void. And in the void, it seems as though you are by yourself and that you are alone, but you're not. You're actually building up your mental fortitude and your mental strength, all right? Listen, where you are right now, it says discovering the truth. And as you discover the truth, they want you to stand in the light of truth, even if you got to turn your back on family, friends, whoever you see people. If you got to go in the other direction, it is what it is. Once you find out the truth, you start following your intuition and you know what's up. We have the distant thunder card. Clear the air. Listen, let me tell you what this card is. And this is the truth. Let me tell you what this card is, right? This is my BS card. If you sit there and think about BS, you know what it is, boo. If you think about it, it's warm, it's squishy, it feels kind of cool between your toes. Like, you could probably wallow in it, but they give it something. They give it a smell. They give it a smell. And then you're like, wait, nah, I don't like this. Because if it didn't have a smell, you'd wallow in the BS all day. You'd wallow in it. But they bring things that say, you bigger than this. You better than this. This is not where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be in this BS. So I'm going to send something to shake you up so that you don't become stagnant and that you don't become complacent around these people, places, and things that mean you no good. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to be on bigger and better things. And that is the truth. Okay? Follow your intuition. You know the truth. It is coming. All right? But that is the truth. They're going to send things that shake you up. So whatever it is you're going through right now, it's just so that you do not become stagnant. It's just so that you can know that it's something better out there for you. It's time for you to step to the next level. It's time for you to keep going. Where you're headed, it says ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. I don't know nobody who ever climbed a mountain and say, "Oh, I just climbed Mount Everest and it was the easiest thing I ever did in my life. I enjoyed every second of it. It was so much fun. We skipped, we hopped, it was not hard at all. It was worth it, but it was hard. It was worth it, but it took discipline and patience, and it took some things. So just keep going forward, even if it seems like you're taking 2 steps back. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, that's still a step forward, baby. All right? Do not be afraid to step out on this journey. Answer the call. The time is now. These two came out together. The deck is over there for when I get ready to do the under the decks. Answer the call. When is it time? It's time now. All right? Bottom of the deck, you have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. They want you to know they love you. God wants you to know they love you. Source wants you to know they love you. Your angels, your spiritual team, everybody love you. Okay? And you're going to start to feel it and see it. And you are also following your heart. Don't think so much. Don't think too hard about the things that it is that you're supposed to do. If it feels right in your heart, it is the direction to go. If it does not feel good, not in one of these situations where you end up saying, hey, it ended up being the best thing for me. But if you sit there talking about, let's rob a bank, you know you ain't supposed to rob no bank. It don't feel right at the end of the day for you to go in there and rob no bank. Okay? Follow your heart. I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry, it ain't coming. Because there's healing. Mystic healer. Healing flows through you and to you. There's healing all around you. And it's ready to happen. It's time for it to happen. You got watching the clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. It is time for you to take a break. Get off the treadmill. Not run so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to know who you are? What it is that you want if you don't take time to commune with yourself? You've prayed for so much things for so long that now, how do you receive it? How do you tap into this that I've chosen? Now, how do I do that? Sit back and let the answers come to you. Everything happens. Everything happens. They want you to believe in magic. Believe in magic. God is magic. Believe in magic. I can't make this up. Surrendering to the journey, I release control. Releasing control is not giving up. It's just saying, I am letting it flow. Everything that is for me is for me. Everything that's supposed to come to me will come to me, and I am allowing it to flow. I'm allowing life to just do what it's supposed to do. And right now you're being called to go in some solitude by yourself, and silence, peace prevail. They want you to become your own best friend. Okay? It's time to become your own best friend. Do we have a card of advice, Spirit? A card of advice before we close out this reading. No. No, wait, postpone at the bottom of the deck. Say no. If it don't make you feel good, say no. I'm so serious. Oh my gosh. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You are here for more than just yourself. But before you could even think about helping anybody else, you have to take care of yourself, because you're here for a great purpose. You're here to help call other people into their greatness. All right? They're following your actions, not so much your words. You're like, I'm not seeing what I'm doing. They watching. People are watching. Okay? Trust that feeling. Trust your nigging feeling. Trust that feeling in your gut. Trust your gut feeling. That's your intuition. Learn to tap into your intuition and follow it. Test it. Okay, I feel this. Let me move this way. All right, that didn't work out. I kind of felt like it wouldn't, but I wanted to make sure. Test your body out so you can find out who you are, okay? Trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Okay? You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you, keepers of the earth, all right? That's what I got for you, Saggy. I love you so very much. I hope this helped. If you are interested in reaching out to me, my information is in the description box. If this message resonated, go ahead and hit the like button on your way out, letting the algorithm know, listen, somebody else can benefit from this. I benefited from it. It helped me a lot, and I appreciate that, and I want to make sure somebody else can receive the same information. And also, you can also leave a comment. I do respond. We are a community. I've called you in. You called me in. We calling in our soul tribes. I love you so very much. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Peace.